You can always ask, you know. Maybe the guy behind you knows something.
Ow!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Miura-kun.
Sekigahara? Miura?
Help me up.
Did you say Miura?
Damn. That's a good football tackle right there. Ooh, they're the same person. He just got run over.
Oh, hello again. Updating the data for Sentinel number 17 as well?
For all third-generation Sentinels, actually. Tamao-san.
Just know, I don't intend to report what you told me. However, I suggest you stop poking your nose where it doesn't belong.
Erica, or whoever she is. Juro. Because everyone's Juro. It's a Monica.
I want you to keep my line open.
Fine.
Hey, Miura. I saw Tamao Karabe at the Sentinel number 18 lift, too. Who is she? Is she also from the future? She's Sentinel number 18's pilot. But I thought only AI could operate Sentinel number 18. I noticed you didn't refer to me by number. You used my real name. Well, you did say you were a human once.
He's a robot?
So you believe me? Listen, Sekigahara, I have some matters to discuss with you. You got awfully serious. What is it? Let's talk face to face. Raise the lift so no one else can disturb us. That's good.
He is a BJ.
I've got the perfect view of your face from up here. Quite imposing. Anyway,
Blowjob robot.
remember the conversation about the mainframe? That's the computer in the underground UFO, right? Right. It turns out it was created in the year 2188. That's even further in the future than Ida and the others. I'm positive that's the era they come from. I spent a lot of time analyzing the mainframe's data. That's when I found a massive report on this so-called 2188. I've only managed to decode a portion of it so far. Once I'm done, we'll find out what set this all into motion. Who knows? We might even find a way to save the world. Really? Now, on to the real issue. The data on the mainframe has been quarantined. Someone made it inaccessible. I'm positive Chihiro Morimura was the one who did it. Morimura? If I had to guess, there are some things she didn't want us to find out. I thought she came here to help save this world. It definitely seemed that way. But as it turns out, she has ulterior motives. There has to be a way for you to access it. I've tried everything. It's impossible. So there's nothing we can do? I'm going to let you in on something. Something even Tamao-san doesn't know about. There's one more data log. The one I copied to my brain. So you created a backup. And it's stored in the memory of Sentinel number 17? That's right. But if Morimura finds it, I know she'll erase it. You think? She probably isn't the only one who wants it erased. That's why I'm asking for your help. If this Sentinel suffers extensive damage, please recover the memory block at all costs. When that time comes, I'll be counting on you. I won't let you down. By the way, what brought you here in the first place? Oh. Well, I came to update your system. It won't take long. Sekigahara. Yeah? We're friends, right? Miura. Of course we are. Right.
Sekigahara.
I have to consider my next moves carefully.
It is a lot of it's 13 characters, but they do a really good job of juggling it together.
Just an ordinary cop.
Hi, Kappa.
I should stay near the station.
Okay,
Now,
so
I should sort out my thoughts. A girl with red gloves she create. I saw her, but what business besides?
we already listened to that.
Found at the nurse's office where Chihiro Morimura worked. The label matches the one on the bottle I had. Oral NM C0204.
Oral.
Ryoko Shinonome. Let's see. Attempting to delay nanomachine separation in the brain. Applying memory link enhancement. C0204 and C22. So there are two types of pills then. C0204 is the same one I have. It's been over a week since she last received a dose. I wonder how she's doing. Without the pills, her memory must also be suffering. Shu Amiguchi. He was administered NM-A8076. Looks like a different kind of nanomachine medication. Seems it was only administered once. All it says is 20% transplant rate. Juro Izumi. He's receiving two types of treatment. NM-A8075 and B01. He received 4 doses of A8075, then switched to B01 from the 5th dose on. There's a scribbled note here. B01 was synthesized by Tamao Kurabe.
Grandma?
Chihiro Morimura's objective. One with great implications. Especially for those from another world, like me. If Operation Aegis succeeds, we'll never be able to leave this world. That must be it. That must be why I killed her. DD-426. Likely the root of my memory loss. But who would create such a thing? And why?
That's your boy's shoe.
Now that I think about it, this is the same gun that android was using. The one from the future.
Hey, you!
What?
What were you just holding? Show me right now. Awfully suspicious behavior.
Damn it.
Freeze!
He did what I would have done. Book it!
Looks like I managed to lose that cop. All that running, and I end up back here.
That's what I was trying to do anyway. That's why I like Sekigahara, because he does what should be done.
Morimura's death hasn't been made public yet. Those black suits must have disposed of the body. Okay. Let's say I did kill her. At that point, they were already coming after me. Did I lure Morimura out here? It just doesn't add up.
Okay, what would you holding there? Show me what you'll be holding.
I managed to find some good clues here before, but I'm still not sure what some of them mean.
Okay, this is where you showed up and Boobs was dead.
It's basically the except the infected will ultimately lose their memories, or end up as husks of themselves. It's likely the cause of my memory loss. The medical records of 3 Sakura High School students. Shu Amiguchi, Juro Izumi, and Ryoko Shinonome. They've all been administered a pill called NM. A gun from the underground facility in the future. The android was using it. This key I had on me. It has some kind of emblem on it. Was I driving a car? Oh, the emblem appears to be a button.
Press it.
Well, I pressed it. No nearby car made a sound, though. Maybe it's somewhere further away.
Okay, remember that when we're back on, if we have to go back.
She seems to have a particular fondness for me. It appears she confessed her feelings to me. And I have yet to give her an answer. What was I going to do? Huh?
Oh.
How in the world did this motorcycle get here? Did it come when I pressed the button on the key?
Voice authentication verified. A key is required to unlock this vehicle.
Stab it.
It's voice activated too? Is this a self-driving motorcycle?
Stab it.
Vehicle unlocked. You may issue commands using your voice. Please set your next destination.
Hey, who do you belong to?
Registered drivers of the Shikishima SXR-NR. A. Sekigahara and Chihiro Morimura.
Me and Morimura? It looks like I've used this motorcycle before. Then it must know where I've taken it. I'm guessing you have a travel log, right? Can you pull it up?
Displaying travelogue.
Looks like I've taken this thing all around the city. But there are only 2 places I've visited multiple times. Aside from Sakura High, it's just this one other spot.
Set this location as your destination?
Yes.
It just drives off
Let's
without
hit
him.
the road.
That'd be funny. On my way.
Hey, did I leave anything with you?
Invalid request. Please specify.
I want to know if I left behind any messages.
2 logs found from A. Sekigahara.
Seriously?
Begin playback?
Yes.
Yeah, show me.
Oh, this isn't safe.
Did you find it? Money. Well, your intuition was right. I'm leaving this message as a precaution. Just in case I lose my memory sooner than I expect. You've still got work to do if you want to escape this world. You must acquire the data logs from 2188. One more thing, and this takes priority over all else. You can't let Chihiro Morimura execute Operation Aegis. She holds a position as a nurse at Sakura High School, but it's all under false pretense. stop her at all costs. My headaches are getting worse. I'm running out of time. In any case, some interesting developments have come up. I've confirmed that Iori Fuyusaka was able to use the gate. I checked the log she left behind. The ID she used was Morimura's biometric ID. Iori Fuyusaka is Chihiro Morimura.
Yeah, we knew that.
Knowing this, do I still try to stop Operation Aegis? That's the real question. Well, the answer's obvious, isn't it?
Playback complete.
Fuyusaka is Morimura? How is that possible? And what did I decide to do?
And it was also pretty obvious when she was shape-shifting in the train. The death train.
Destination reached. Ending navigation.
So this is the place. Now what am I gonna find here?
You don't need glasses or a helmet when you're a badass. Like Sekigahara. That's why his name's like it is.
Locked.
Front kick.
This factory has to be what I'm here for.
This is where Sobapan. Yep, Sobapan.
Well, look who we have here. Sekigahara. Here to cause some more trouble? Something wrong?
No, nothing.
Let me guess. You finally lost your memories, right?
How did you know?
Just by the way you're acting. Kind of a dead giveaway. I'm surprised you even made it back here.
Do you know what I was trying to do here?
That's odd.
Okino.
You're in my way.
And you are?
It didn't work. I suppose 32% wasn't enough. You recognize me, don't you?
No, I don't.
That can't be. Focus.
Hey, Okino.
Take a good look at my face. I know you can remember.
Pick your hair off.
Wait!
Up.
This can't be.
She didn't wait. She just kept going. That's why we don't remember.
It's basically the net, except the infected. It's likely the cause of my
Okay.
pills the android gave me in the underground facility in 2104. They slow the effects of DD-426. A third-generation model. Sentinel number 19. So this is where it was transmitted. Is this a hangar for Sentinels?
Awfully persistent, aren't you? Fine. You got me.
What?
I know it's you, Okino.
Even in this outfit, you managed to catch me.
Have you been in hiding ever since the incident? Just laying low in Sector 5? I need to stop the effects of DD-426. You're an expert on the subject, aren't you?
I am indeed. It's a code that was distributed on the battlefield. Do you know who's responsible for spreading it?
AIDS.
No.
Right. This is exactly why I went into hiding. Because I can't trust anyone. And that includes you, Sekigahara.
You were on the battlefield too. Yet you're not showing any symptoms.
I could say the same about you.
I'm taking pills to help reduce the symptoms.
Pills?
These.
I see. These serve as additional code for priority processing.
These aren't going to save me.
Of course they won't. All you're doing is buying yourself some time.
What about you? You're completely healthy. There must be some way to stop it, right?
I'm afraid that's impossible. It was about a year ago. I discovered a code created by 426. The aptly named DD-426. I tested it on myself in an attempt to detach the decode, which resulted in the loss of my memories. That's why I was unaffected on the battlefield.
That can't be true. You don't seem like you've lost your memories at all.
That's because I transferred my memories to my nanomachines. And I was able to create a simulated personality. It carries all the qualities that make up my identity.
Let me get this straight. You're a program that's simulating Okino?
Initially, yes. But now that I've been affixed to the brain, I've become the true Tsukasa Okino. I possess the original Okino's personality and memories. You can't even tell the difference.
But you're still not the same. The Okino from before was different.
Human beings are constantly evolving. Whether we retain our memories or not, we're never the same as our past selves. My goodness. Your pursuit of me caused quite the panic. Professor Doji wants to have me restrained. And now that you've caught me, maybe it's time I gave up.
You won't.
Oh, perfect timing.
Huh?
Hijiyama-kun, over here! Help!
Huh?
Kiriko-san! What's going on?
That man!
Hey, who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Please, make him go away.
Hold it, Okino!
Not so fast, you bastard! You're coming with me! This is highly classified material, and you've seen too much.
Damn you, Okino!
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Okino.
Why would you want me to remember you being an asshole?
Remember now?
Tsukasa Okino. We met in Sector 5.
Good.
And you're an AI construct.
Huh? Is that all? You've neglected to remember some rather important details. Let's try this again.
Okino, do you really have to stand so close to him?
Don't pay him any mind. He's just jealous.
Yeah, right.
Now concentrate, Sekigahara. Try to remember why you kept coming back here.
"1945 guys are great."
How are you feeling?
My head feels like it's about to split in half.
What about the pills?
They aren't working.
But you've taken so many of them already. They still aren't helping?
ready to go. Oh. There was one thing I wanted to ask you. You seemed very reluctant to go through with this at first. But now you've come to rely on this plan. So what changed your mind?
Nothing changed. I still think this is terrible. But there are some things I don't want to forget. Like that vile face of yours.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to preserve that memory for you.
Walk me through the steps once more.
Sure. First, I'll input a memory extraction code into you. Your memories can be saved at any time. Your consciousness itself, though, can't be saved. Then, a simulated personality will...
All I need is for you to save my memories. I don't want some AI taking over me.
A simulated personality will think the same way you do. It'll be able to work together with your own brain. In other words, it will act as a support to your brain. The relationship is symbiotic. It'll teach your brain new ways to think and solve problems. But you will still be in charge of decision-making.
I hate myself. I really don't need a simulated personality.
All right. In that case, I'll simply extract your memories. After your memories are extracted, they'll be stored in your nano-machines. I'll configure it so when the decode region is detached, your memories will be backed up. We'll require an intracerebral map to save your memories, though it'll all be pointless if you end up as a husk. Your brain did have more damage than anticipated. My equipment can only do so much. I'll only be able to map roughly 30% of the region per scan. So you'll have to make multiple trips. Let's get started, shall we? Please, take a seat.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I'm going to create your intracerebral map. We'll start with some word exercises. Try listing any words starting with A that come to mind.
A Sekigahara.
Say each word. Imagine the object in your head.
A. Apple. Asphalt.
Oh, nice.
Anchor.
But that's going to do it for me tonight. And yeah, beyond that, thank you everybody who came out. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.